Good evening, everyone. I am Fidi Master Niranjan Navalkund, and with me I have Nihal Sarin. So I'll now switch to the scene where you will see Nihal Sarin. Hi, Nihal. Welcome to chess.com India.
Hi, hi, thanks for having me.
First, tell me, how are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you.
You're doing good?
Yeah,
Okay. And where are you right now? How are you celebrating Christmas?
I'm at my home in Kerala, Thrissur,
Trishur, okay.
and yeah, nothing special, just it's like a
Okay.
normal day.
Okay. And did you also catch on your chess practice today?
Like okay, I just played some games today as well.
Aha, you played games today as well. Okay. So
Yeah,
this is my first time with you here on chess.com. I don't think we have met before here, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Met offline quite a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We have met on the board also. I remember,
yeah.
and I remember our days in Reykjavik.
Doesn't Reykjavik? Was it in Reykjavik
No, I
or
played you in Dubai, but I spent more time with you in our trip where we
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
different tournaments.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for agreeing to join this interview, this celebration stream.
Thank you.
I mean, it's great that you are here and I get to ask you some very interesting questions. But before we go into question mode, I would like to put this position, and this is, I think, from your first game, first round, where your opponent played Rook a d1, and in this position, you found a nice little tactic. So I'll just give this to the chat to see if they are able to figure out what the right move is. But you are aware of this because you played it, and of course, it's
Yes.
very easy for you. But let's give some time. So, when did you get to know about this event?
Uh, like around last month, got to know about this event.
Okay, and that is when you had so many tournaments coming up. I'm very surprised how you're able to incorporate everything and then win them all. So I'll come to that. But before coming to all your victories, I want to know whether you had any special strategy for World Youth or did you take it just as any other event?
I took it just as any other event.
Okay.
And,
And while you are, let's say, approaching the event, did you change your routine or you just were taking it just as any other event when it comes to chess practice? Or was this different because there were opponents known to you?
like no, I took it. No, I didn't change anything much for this tournament. Like just prepared and played quite normally. Like, I was just playing quite freely this tournament.
Uh huh. Okay. So in this event, I mean, in this particular position, I am getting some suggestions from the chat that Queen Rook G5 or Queen H4, guys. But there is something more than that, because the Queen on D4 is hanging. So Niall took advantage of that with a very nice move, which is Bishop takes H3 and G takes H3 is met by Rook G5 and the Queen hangs. But his opponent played F3 and Nihal went with Bishop G2 anyway. So, here comes the question. Do you do Puzzle Rush often these days?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
So, with whom do you like to puzzle battle? Who's your battle mate?
Battlemate. Like recently, I've not done a puzzle battle, but like I've done puzzle battle with a lot of people actually. Like a lot with Srinath and so quite a few with Adiban Prab,
Uh huh.
Arjun.
And so, like, do you have any personal high score in these formats like survival mode or puzzle rush?
Hmm. Survival, basically, I'm too impatient. And
It happens to me also, yeah.
yeah, I lose patience after some point. Just want to make a move. And in 3 minutes, my personal best is 48 in a
48.
puzzle battle.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 minutes, I think I've gotten 53.
Okay, that's decent. So I want to know whether
Yeah.
you consider this as your practice or this is like the fun element of chess?
Yeah, just for fun. Like
Yeah, that's one.
also helps to stay sharp, I guess. Like,
Okay, because a lot of players consider that as one of their key elements in their core practice. So I wanted to know whether you see that as fun or
yeah, it's mainly as fun, but also it's good for like sharp tactical.
okay. And now I'm coming to my next question. What were your first thoughts when you realized that you are the under 18 gold medalist?
Like I was mainly just relieved and like yeah, quite relieved and happy. Like, I honestly didn't expect it, but it came, so it was
So
quite
you're not
nice.
expecting to win.
I was not exactly expecting to win it, but yeah.
Okay. And when it comes to this particular event, the entire world event, who do you think was your toughest opponent?
My toughest match was it had to be against Shan.
You mean the
The
last
last,
match?
yeah, last match was quite tough, especially the first game and also second game. There were quite a few twists.
Okay,
So,
so I'll just put that for a moment. So your first game was Catalan where you played black, and let me
hmm
put that game. So would you like to take us through some critical moments from this game? You have the game on your screen.
so like, can I make moves?
Yeah, you can make moves.
Okay, okay. So yeah, the opening was Queen's Indian.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop D4 check is a pretty interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a slightly underrated side lane. Not many know this, I think.
Okay. So
Like, yeah, bishop d2 takes bishop a6, b3, c6, and d5 is the idea.
okay.
And yeah, like around here he started playing very well, I think. Like, he was spending some time, and
Okay. Here I have a question. In the normal Catalan, which starts with let's say G3, are there any similarities with this line?
uh, yeah, I think so. I think that there are quite a few similarities for sure.
Because I myself play Catalan and I know that there is
Mhm.
something like Rook C1 that comes here, Queen F4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's quite similar to this line, except like some b6 and b3 are added, which might
Yes.
favor black, which was the hope.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, this game I have to say that I sort of got outplayed at the start.
But this was part of your arsenal, your weapons, right? Like it's not like you decided on the board. You knew you were going to play this against
Yeah,
Sandisyan.
yes, yes. But I was
Okay.
also not too deep here.
Okay.
So yeah, like he found this very powerful in knight d3 idea.
Knight D3.
Knight d3.
Knight
Like
D3. Okay.
knight
Knight D3.
e5, knight of d7, and instead of just taking on d7, after which black should be completely fine. Like,
He went
mm,
Knight D3.
yeah, and the idea is dc for knight b4 is quite annoying.
Ah. And is then if
Like
Bishop B7?
now bc4, I guess. Like,
Okay. Yeah, that seems. I mean, black's position is cramped. And
true,
C5.
true. And if black can get queen c8 c5 in time, should be fine, but you probably won't get it in time. Like
For
queen c8,
instance, if I play Queen C8 now,
maybe knight c2. I don't exactly know, but like knight c2 seems interesting to meet c5 with d5. Like
yeah, this is a good position playing. I mean, if you're white and Catalan, I think you would love this.
looks good for white, right? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
much of England players.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
like it. So you can
Mhm.
count that. Count on me.
Yeah, yeah, but it looks really good.
So then how did you manage to hold this? Like you were saying, you're slightly worse in the position.
Yeah, and like next critical moment was basically when he played a4. I think which was very strong. Like knight b d7, rook d1, rook c8, normal moves. And a4 was actually very very strong here. I think
Okay. So
very
I
hard to beat yeah, b6.
so I mean you are able to appreciate a move like A4 because you have this understanding. So some of them may not really know why a4 is important. So what would you say to that?
Hmm. Yeah, A4, the point is white is going to go A5 and AB6 and like A5, AB6 and rook is coming, like rook is straight attacking the bishop on A6.
Okay, and
And
any tries like b5 will make the position worse for black.
yeah, like weakens the dark squares. I had to do B5, but like that's what I did in the game, but it made dark squares weak. Like, and but basically the bishop is very loose. It's a big headache actually.
Yeah, yeah,
And
now,
DC4 there is always a knight B4.
yeah, this dc4 idea is always coming with knight before. You're right.
Yeah.
And by the way, I must mention that there are a lot of messages pouring and they're all congratulating you. Sachin, Subrojit,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pranav, and Tina. Okay, coming back to your game. So during the game, when you are under pressure, do you just keep it simple and keep playing, or do you have some affirmations that you say to yourself to get yourself back?
No, I just keep playing and just try to hang on.
Okay,
Just trying to stay alive.
okay. And
Yeah.
then yeah, you got b5 as you mentioned, and then yeah, the
Yeah,
position.
not something. Also, A6 was a very good move by him, like not allowing me to get A6.
Yeah, so if you play bishop a6, the idea is this.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
Bishop B7, Rook A7. It's almost lost position. Like,
Yeah, position is bad. We really
yeah,
miss the bishop and pawns.
true, true.
Okay.
And yeah, he was playing a very good game until one point. Like one last critical moment in this game might be like Queen D6. I was not much calculation based, but yeah, I'll just go back a bit. Like here, I think this was very strong.
Queen a5.
Yeah,
If okay, the pawn on b5 is attacked, you're saying that's the main point.
yeah, pawn on B5 is attacked, and now after you get the queen out to A5, now you can come knight B4 as well. Like
Okay.
seems good forever. Like you might get to white might get to infiltrate on C7. Um,
Okay. Yeah, he cannot keep holding. For example, a move like queen b6.
yeah, it's possible. Like it's not dead lost, I guess, but like even the endgame, take it and knight A B4 or
Yeah, it's
knight C3. Like white can also attack it with E3, bishop F1 in the near future.
yeah, yeah.
Attack the bishop F1 with, and my bishop on A8 is basically dead.
Dead, yeah.
So yeah, this would have been very bad.
So
But,
during the game, you were actually expecting your opponent to play queen a5.
yeah, and I was clueless what to do, to be honest.
Okay. And then I think what was the next critical position where things changed and it turned in your favor.
Like, after I got knight B4, like after I got this knight E4 H5 and I could start making some moves, I started to feel better and eventually I somehow held this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think this Queen A5 was somehow quite critical.
So yeah, missing that probably cost him the match also because after that, like holding this game gave you a lot of confidence, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like
Then,
also Shant is an opponent I used to struggle against in the past. So,
oh, okay. I remember Olympiad. I think there was also an event, a game where you played against him, right? In Olympiad.
no, I actually have never played in OTB. Just
I mean,
chess.com game.
online.
No,
Ah,
I
okay.
I played it in I played it in Smarter also. No.
Correct, correct. That was Hayek Martirosyan. Correct. You're right.
Yeah,
Then you exchange the knight, and then you also
and
got a6.
eventually his A6 pawn became weak. Like
Yeah,
after I took it, then I was completely fine.
yeah. This is fine. So since you have no easy pawn break, I think there's no chance for black to win. But draw was a good
True.
result.
Yeah, like I tried to see if there was something, but the knight can never come out without being traded.
Correct.
Like also, okay, you could try some knight c7, bishop d7, knight e8, but
But
also I don't think that does much. And Even knight c7, white can just sit with bishop d3. And
Yeah,
bishop d7, knight e8, you just take knight d7, bishop d5.
yeah,
Like, I'll just quickly make a variation. Like, for example, just random moves, and knight e8 is only plan. Take and bishop d5, bishop e8. Worst case.
yeah.
And,
Not much. Yeah. So this is going to be a draw anyway.
yeah.
So coming to your second game, was there any time given to you before the next game?
Yes, there was around like 20-30 minutes.
So in those 20-30 minutes, like did you revise and discuss what to do next in your white game with your
Uh,
coach?
no, I'd done most work before, quite a bit
Mm-hmm.
before the first game itself, and I did not really revise. Like, okay, maybe a very, very short revision, like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
think it's
And
quite important to take maximum rest before games, like between games. I think so.
yeah, I mean that's good. A lot of the players are also there in the stream here watching, so that they will also pick up some tips
Yeah.
that yeah, it's good to rest between the rounds. And in this game, you were expecting your opponent to go Ragozin.
Yes, yes. Ragozin is his main opening.
Okay. So
This 683 is a pretty nice idea. Seems.
okay, it's a nice slide line. Okay, the thing is, I haven't played Queen A4 myself, so I haven't seen this
Yeah,
before.
it's it's my first time as well.
Okay,
My first time with Queen A4 check. I usually go Bishop G5, fifth move,
okay,
which I actually did in Solis as well.
okay. So, what were
Yeah.
the critical moments in this game?
So A3 takes. Like, here it's a pretty tricky position for black. Like, black is fine, but it's a bit tricky. So here one of knight e4 is the main match he played in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a recent top game which went castles bishop g5. Yeah. Like,
Castles, Bishop G5.
mm-hmm. So h6, bishop h4, bishop d7, queen c2. I don't remember the mode very correctly. G5, knight g3. No, actually not g5, not g5. Sorry, knight a5
Okay,
and g4 now.
G4. Oh,
Yeah, was trying to just blast the king side, and this was actually Carlsen's so in skilling open finals.
oh, okay. So you also keep track of what's happening on your own.
Not exactly on my own, but sometimes
Yes,
Srinath
yes.
reminds, and sometimes I remember myself. But yeah, I sort of remembered seeing this, and I did check this before the game. So this is actually very dangerous for black.
Ah, yeah, I like
And
this idea.
yeah, like
G4 because
the
of
game
backward.
went like yeah, like G4 G5. If you get all those rook G1, engine can still defend somehow, but
Practically,
practically it seems so dangerous.
yeah, I agree, I agree. So in this
Yeah.
game,
Mm-hmm.
after you got Bishop D3, so till where were you actually in your home preparation?
So like knight e4 e3 is very interesting. It's like a rare move,
Mm-hmm.
one sacrifice, and this was still preparation.
Okay.
And yeah, castles bishop d3 takes queen c2 knight e4 castles. So here
Castles.
essentially white is sacrificing a pawn and claiming that he has compensation open file two bishops. I think knight a5 was a mistake. I think
Knight A5. Why do you
after
think
knight
so?
a5 I was out of it. Like knight e5 seems very strong. And I'm not 100% sure. I'm not verified, but like I got an excellent position in the game.
Hmm. So
Like
you were confident in this position. Usually, when players, I've seen that some of them, they when the first game goes very tight, they try to be solid in the second game. But you sacrificed a pawn because the position demanded so. So
mhm.
did any other thoughts come during the game, or you're just feeling comfortable in this position?
Yeah, here I was feeling comfortable. Like after knight a5, I thought for around 6 minutes, trying to find a good continuation.
Mm-hmm.
Like till then, I had been playing instantly because it was prep.
So when I looked
Mm.
at this game, one of the questions I had was why did you take CD5? Because after CD5 you're opening the bishop, but what was your understanding of the position.
CD is actually a bit concrete. Like
Mm-hmm.
I thought I can trap the knight on a4 with my pawn back with a good position. Like
Ah,
position might not be so desirable, but it's a bit concrete.
so you're
Like,
saying that you saw this because you were getting a pawn, but otherwise you wouldn't do it.
yeah, like also a move like c5 should be very decent.
Ah, okay. So you
Like
went.
CD was concrete mainly. Yeah.
So it's like you're attacking the knight, and then
Mm-hmm.
once you attack the knight, he's supposed to defend it. B6 is very ugly, so I won't even look at it.
Yeah.
But C6, then you have Queen C3 attacking the knight, and B6 here looks bad because C6 is hanging.
Yeah.
So then you
Like
got a,
also there can be some nice intermediate moves like queen c2 also.
for
Like,
example,
may not be necessary
B6.
like b6 I can even go back.
Ah,
Sometimes like I don't know whether it's exactly good, but it's at least an option. It's good to have options.
yeah, always good to have. So
Yeah.
then you got knight C4, and then you got a pawn. So now you have double bishop plus open lines
And center. So
and center. Yeah.
it's like the almost perfect question.
And how did you evaluate the resulting endgame? I think soon you had endgame in the position.
Yeah, so just making few more moves. I thought, yeah, okay, you are making fun. So
Yeah, so rook a d1, then
yeah, rook at d1, queen d5, bishop c3, all pretty normal. Like e4, queen b3. Howard, I'd actually like to play queen c1. Like,
queen c1. Okay.
one big dream would be to get like queen c1, and if black does nothing, let's say some normal moves, rook d8,
Mm-hmm.
rook f d8, and ideally I would like rook f1, rook e3, rook g3, d5, something along those lines. Like,
Something like that. But do we
yeah,
have time for that?
and I was hoping that I had, but I don't think there was because queen b3 and queen c1. I thought black goes bishop c4 and immediately exchanges this bishop.
Hmm.
I mean, otherwise it could have been very very nice.
Did you consider queen d2 instead of queen c1?
No, maybe that was a good.
Like idea
Maybe that
is
was
to
better.
go here.
Yeah, yeah, okay. This is better. This is better.
This was possible. But you were okay
Yeah,
with the exchange of queens here.
yeah. I thought this was also very very nice.
Okay. Then in
And
this
here it was
position,
a split. Yeah, like here I
so
should have played something else, but I was not sure what to play.
uh-huh.
Like I was actually trying to calculate something concrete,
Mm-hmm.
some bishop a6. So this was interesting.
Rook c7.
I guess black has to go up and, for example, let's say bishop d2,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get bishop
Bishop
f4.
f4, yeah.
But here, unfortunately, knight b8 was coming.
Oh, okay, bishop is
Otherwise,
attacked.
it could have been sort of pressure.
Plus rook d4 is coming.
Yeah, plus rook d4. So, in bishop c4 is still there, but maybe I could have done. Oh, bishop c4 still
Rook
rook
d4.
d4 is
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, but then bishop f4, then okay, bishop c4, something happens.
It's like it goes on and on because
Yeah, like every piece hangs, but looks like black comes out on top at the end of all this.
yeah.
Looks yeah. Okay, probably a draw. It's what usually that's what happens 90% of the time when some crazy trades
Like
start
this
to happen.
happened.
It's
Yeah.
usually comes to a draw.
So you
Yeah.
played rook fe1.
Yeah, the funny thing is like I didn't miss knight c5. I saw this when he played knight d7, but I missed that it can come to e6 via c5. But
Oh.
bishop f4, knight e6, and I can't protect with the pawn.
So if I play something like bishop e2, there is knight e6, you're saying.
Yeah, like there is no way to protect the
If
pawn.
I go
That
rook
is rook
d1,
b1. I was seeing something.
so maybe just bishop a4,
Yeah, bishop a4, rook b4,
then maybe something
and
like
just
this.
rook b5. Yeah, and like a5 is threatened. It's a big problem.
Yeah, there are some threats. You'll have to play d5 or something. No, d5 then bishop hangs. This is like an unnecessary. hassle for
Mm.
white.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
So
decided to trade bishops, bishop c2.
yeah, this was not done happily, but was fine.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely didn't want the trade. Like generally, you want to keep the two bishops, but
Yeah, yeah.
even this kept us slight edge. It was fine.
Okay, you got your king, then you got your possibility of creating a pass pawn with d5.
Yeah. So here it was some maneuvering, and around this page I was playing quite well. I think quite fast. I was putting some pressure on the clock.
Uh-huh.
If I have four, yeah, like this phase, till this phase I played quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Rook f7, rook g3, and like looked like I completely outplayed it.
Yeah, it looks like that now.
And yeah, now I started blundering very, very badly.
Oh,
Because
why? What was the blunder? After cd5, what was the winning move?
no, like instead of d5, like there is a simple move. Rook g just wins just wins immediately.
So if I move my knight to, let's say, b7,
Rook d3 and rook h3 pre-movement, right?
yeah, there is no defense.
Actually, like a pre-movement. There is nothing. It seems.
Yeah, it's a pre-move, mate. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, after rook g7, of course, you can anyway pick the rook, but yeah,
Ah,
it's winning.
okay. It's not a mate. Okay, fine. Rook g7, rook h3 is actually not a mate. Okay. But yeah, still rook h3 check, rook g3 and even the rook.
That's
And
winning.
you also mate very soon, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's there, that's there.
Yeah, so
But
rook
how
g8 would
much
have.
time? I think you were playing in seconds.
Yeah, I had around. I should have had at least 20 seconds here. So it was a bit bad not to see rook g8. Like
Okay.
I had seen ideas like rook d3, rook g5, and trying to mate, but always rook g6 was coming. I just missed that the g8 square existed.
Yeah, that square became.
I mean, I also saw some possibilities where I can get bishop f8 check, but this one square on g8 I missed. Like if I'd seen it, I'd have played it in 1 second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I missed it completely.
So then after this point, I was watching, I think from here, and Rakesh was also streaming. He was watching the game, and I felt like
Hmm.
this knight and then the position of the rook. Somehow I was very optimistic with white,
Yeah,
but
I too.
so I didn't know exact concrete evaluation. I felt okay, white should be doing good, but I don't know how good.
Yeah, I also
Then
thought White should be doing quite good. Now he defended very well for next couple of moves. Actually took over. So the
oh,
idea was just brilliant. First of all, I missed rook c6 as well.
rook c6, you mean?
Yeah, instead of rook g5, I should have probably gone for some bishop c1.
Yeah, position now, right now is overwhelming, but after you put rook g5, I think this king and rook are in a awkward position. That's the only
True.
drawback.
Yeah, like I just need one more h4, which unfortunately I couldn't get.
Yeah,
Like if I get h4 as well, the rook on f7 is stuck forever guarding bishop f8 mate.
correct. Yeah.
So, but yeah, this knight d8 was a brilliant tactic, and knight e6 just hits everything.
So, when you see a threat as dangerous as, let's say, this knight d8 threat, so what was running in your mind? Like, it's suddenly a dangerous threat, and you're forced to give up your exchange.
Yeah, like I was quite angry at missing this, but when I became really angry is that like okay, knight d8 I thought okay, very bad that I missed this, but I still thought I had a win. Like, that's what I
Ah,
played.
okay. You took rook takes d8, rook c4,
Yeah.
king
And
e3.
king e3 is the blunder actually. Like
Ah,
I thought king f3, king g5, e6, black will have some rook c3 check somewhere. Maybe not exactly here, but like some rook f4, rook c3 check was coming, I thought.
mm-hmm.
So
But
like I
then
didn't want to allow something, and like I just wanted to go closer to the center. That's why I
you went king e3.
went king e3. But like king e3, king g5, and I just completely missed the e6 rook e4 check. That's why I went king e3.
Ah, so this is the drawback, guys. Okay, okay. I was trying to understand why you're saying king f3 and why king e3 is a mistake, and then now
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Because it comes under rook e4 check, which I didn't see at all.
Okay, so that is the reason you're saying king f3.
Yeah, like after I played king e3, I just realized that I'm going to lose.
Okay.
It's really bad, but also good thing is it's still very tricky. Sometimes it's easier to play a lost position. Sometimes. Mm.
Nice. That's a nice code. It makes for a nice social media code. And sometimes it's good to or easy to play a worse position.
Yeah.
Okay. King h5. You played bishop d6 and
And
then
it's protecting
the
and
pawn. But you
and
can't
black
play.
didn't really get the black's f7 rook is passive. That is the only hope. And also king on h5 can come under some tactics.
Yeah, correct. But you're still not getting e6, so that means he took the pawn, and you're now you
I
cannot
had
play
to move the
e6.
king now. Yeah, e6 rook e4 check is still coming, so I had to move the rook. I mean I had to move the king, sorry.
So
And
now,
now, like, there are some nice hooks. Like rook e4 can suddenly come under some random g4 check
or like
out of
g4.
nowhere. Like, there is this tactic. I don't know whether it works here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like if this had happened, I could have. There's a good chance that I might have gone like H.
h3.
Yeah, just calmly threatening g4.
Wow, interesting. He cannot take it because e4 is hanging.
Yeah, and rook e1 I can play king f2. And rook e4 I come back, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice dance. This.
It's not as easy for black to win, it seems.
Yeah, he has practical difficulties with the clock ticking.
Yeah,
That's
as
not
okay,
easy.
main hope is the clock ticking, but yeah, also some because of the passive f7 rook,
Yeah, because of this.
and it's always coming on e6 at tempo. So
Yeah, correct. So then he played b5, and then you had your big chance.
yeah, b5 was a blunder. It's quite strange. Like maybe he just didn't pay attention that I moved the king away from it, from e3.
Yeah, but maybe he had some idea about, like, for example, he played rook e4, and considering if e8 queen, he would take it, and if you take back, he was going to take the bishop.
And black is winning, but yeah, this g4 check came just on that.
So you had seen this before playing e7?
Yes,
Ah, okay, nice. So g4 check, and then fg4 is not possible because rook hangs. Rook g4 is not possible because of e8 queen, and king has to move.
and here initially I just wanted like I had just seen bishop g3 check, king h3, and some okay, just e8 queen, I guess.
Ah,
I think that's
okay.
what I had seen initially. Like, so black gets 3 pawns for the piece and some drawing chances. But white should still be better, I believe.
Okay,
Like, at least, like, worst case, I should be able to press in rook bishop versus rook.
correct. Yeah, that's possible. But then you were reminded of probably the Lasker's law that if you see a good move, look for a better one.
Yeah, the gf5 was quite nice, like, trapping the rook in the center.
Wow. Yeah, this is beautiful. Rook even is not coming because of bg3.
Yeah, now he was almost flagging here. And it's really hard to find a move. Like rook e6 is one move, maybe the only move to hang on for.
So what would you do here? What were you intending to do?
Like I did not have a clear intention here. Like I think couple of things should win here. Couple of moves should win here.
Like
Like
bishop g3?
bishop g3, black should probably go king h5
Mm-hmm.
because like bishop g3, king h3, rook g5 is like. Can
Coming.
I make the
Oh,
move?
yeah, you can make
Okay.
the move.
Okay, okay. Like here and suddenly you get mated on h5.
Yeah.
But king h5, black can still fight on. Like worst case, there is e8 queen and takes. Should be quite easily winning, especially because h2 pawn is of the right color.
Mm-hmm.
And but I think like this, I thought after the game, probably this should be simple. Rook f8 should be good enough.
Yeah, this is winning. Rook d6, you can just play e8. Yeah, this is winning. Yeah.
Yeah, now the threat is simply rook f6.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, this
So
should be.
this game got over, and then you became the under 18 champion, right?
Yes.
So here, do you read novels?
Not much.
So, when you are reading a book, let's say in some story, when we are reading, we all have our own imagination, isn't it? So, coming to
Yeah.
that kind of an interpretation, when I looked at one of your games, I'm going to put that game here. which was heavily talked about in social media. So I'll put that game. The thing is, only you and only you will know the truth as to what exactly happened in the game. We all can
Ah,
just be making
understand.
assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like in when it comes to writing, only the writer will know, and sometimes even the writer doesn't have a clue. But in chess, if it comes to openings and if you've prepared something, then you are the authority because you've played the game. So I would like to know, was this preparation or was this on the board?
Like, okay, this was definitely not on the board. Like, there is
Okay.
just no way I can find this
Yeah, but
on
when I was like flipping through the game very quickly, I thought, okay, it's like a mouse slip, and then you wanted to play Queen C1 here, and then
the.
and then that was my first impression. But then as I went, I realized that I have to be sure before I tell it to everyone that this was preparation or not, because to a player who is, let's say, new to chess, this may look like, oh, what is this? Oh, Nihal played Queen C2, maybe he wanted to play Queen C1. Yeah,
Yeah, like
so.
actually, this is a pretty funny story. Like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, this this idea was not preparation for this game.
Okay.
And like the thing is, I have like all the way
Up to
up to
the
this point. I'm just
wow.
fast-forwarding a bit. I have actually been on the black side of this in some online games.
Wow, this is great. This is great. I mean, great homework
So,
by you and your team.
like, thank you, but it's not my homework. That's the thing. Like,
But
no,
it's
like,
part of
I've been on the
your
black side of this. I've
uh-huh.
been on the black side of this in
Okay.
some online games. I
Wow.
so I have lost here. So that's how I know this trick basically.
Yeah, yeah, that happens. I mean, that has happened to me also. Like in a forced variation, you lose and you get to use that from the other color because you know the in and out of that line.
Yeah. So this was a very nice trick. Like against international master Andre Dragon, I guess. Like,
Yes, yes. This I think is Sonis. I mean, the game in World Youth is against Sonis Francesco, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. So this was
But like,
nice.
yeah, I have fallen for this as black in some online bits game. That's how I know this one.
Wow, wow.
I played all natural moves and I ended up just losing. So I had to look at this a bit.
So do you do that like after the game you go I mean I'm talking about the online blitz game. You go and check whatever is relevant to your openings or do you just ignore them and then you'll do it only when it's relevant?
Yeah, I'll do it only when it's relevant.
Ah, okay.
Like if there is something really interesting, I'll usually check. Otherwise, I'm just leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you remember like the blitz games that you play? How for how long if you remember?
Like it depends on the game.
Ah, depends on the
For
particular
sure.
game.
Yeah, like something like this, it's easy to remember because it's something special and it's a very nice track.
So now coming to my next question, you said that your toughest opponent was Shant, and we looked at it. Oh, what is your best game
In
in
in the
this event?
tournament.
In this World Youth
Uh,
event?
sh- yeah, should be this one.
Should be this one. So that means we have touched upon that already.
Yeah.
Now, you already told me that you did not do anything special prior to the event, but you kept going with your normal routine practice.
Uh-huh.
So coming to your celebration plan, how did you celebrate after winning?
Hmm. Honestly, I didn't do anything special. Like, okay, just back to playing some bullet and all.
Back to playing some bug house and bullet maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
So what really excites you in life?
Hmm. I never thought about it to be honest.
Maybe it's time to think because I always see you calm and composed, very stoic sometimes, and engrossed in the games. But I would like to really know: is that a novelty that you've found, or is that a good tactic you found on the board, or even a good move in chess? What really excites you the most?
Like for excitement, it's probably okay. I've not ventured much outside chess, so currently it's probably some very fast chess. Some
Very fast chess.
yeah, like
Okay.
some. around 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay.
Okay. Have you ventured out in the variant section?
Yeah, yeah.
So have you
Uh,
tried Fog of War?
yes, that's very interesting. And I'm terrible at it.
I
Mm.
mean, if you're terrible at it, I think you will enjoy it even more. And then as you go and
Very- Yeah,
and learn tricks, it will all be known. I think
yeah,
it's no
yeah.
fun just winning. You also need some tough
True.
composition competition.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Now I'm coming to my
Fog of
next
War is
question. Pardon?
yeah, Fog of War is really nice.
Yeah, Fog of War is nice. I mean I also like it. I did try it a few times. Coming to my next question. You won the FIDE Olympiad gold. You won the Junior Speed Chess Championship. You won the Carpo Trophy. You won the Super Juniors Cup. And now you just finished winning this World Youth Under 18 Rapid. So my question, this is coming from Brakesh, chess.com India director. So he's saying, did you do something special this year?
No. Like, okay, like I work quite a bit with Srinath in openings mainly. Uh,
So did that have such a huge positive impact on your game, or do you think it was also a result of what you have been doing for the last 2 or 3 years?
I think it's a combination of both.
Combination of
I
both.
believe. Yeah, like
Okay.
these openings have helped a lot for sure, and also other stuff as well. So
And
I I believe it's a combination. Yeah,
do you consider 2020 as the most successful year of your career so far?
has to be, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that this should only be the start, and it's more is awaiting your head. More success is waiting.
Yeah, hopefully.
Then coming to credits, who do you like to thank? Given a chance, like you want to share about who have helped you. So this is a good platform. Maybe you can consider sharing and being a
Hmm.
good platform to thank them.
Yeah, like actually want to. There are like too many people to mention, but still like recently mainly Srinath. Like Srinath is really helping a lot with openings. For for these matches, he has helped me a lot.
Okay, so you would like to extend your gratitude to Grandmaster
Yeah,
Srinath Narayanan.
for sure, for sure.
Okay,
He did a great job.
that's great. Now I have some questions of my own. I know it's really difficult to catch you because you keep playing events. So I would like to ask you some questions, all pertaining to chess. So is there a tactical theme you like very much?
What is there
Tactical chess theme you like very much?
a tactical chess theme?
Yeah,
Like the spin skewer like that.
yeah.
Hmm, not exactly, but like
Okay, and
yes, maybe fork channels, night fork channels.
fork, knight forks. Okay, and is there a chess player you wish to play, dead or
Uh,
alive?
what?
Is there a chess player you wish to play, dead or alive? It could be a person who is not alive anymore, but you wish to play.
Hmm.
So, is there some kind of feeling that, oh, I want to play against this player? Do you have that?
Hmm. Never thought about it actually.
Time to think, time to think.
Yeah,
So, tell me, think of some player. Usually the answer that comes to your mind immediately is the right answer.
yeah, like would be nice to play Carlson OTB sometime.
I think that will happen very soon. That will happen very soon. I'm very confident.
I've played quite a bit of Bullet against him, but yeah, OTB will be completely different.
Yeah. I am looking forward to it, and I hope that I get to cover that game. Then, if let's say, if you had to introduce a new chess piece, which could have special powers, which piece could it be, and what powers would you give it?
Okay. Yeah, Bishop and Knight combined would be interesting.
Bishop and knight combined, and what name would you give that piece?
That is really confusing. Like,
Nishap.
yeah, maybe. Like,
Okay. Then let me ask you, do you have chess superstition? Like, okay, the pen that you like or the shirt that you like.
Like, it's hard to say. But,
Okay, then
like, sometimes I just, if things go well, sometimes I just continue the routine. Nothing special. But
okay, and when it comes to the last few months, you have been winning quite a lot. So, as I was just thinking, what if a person keeps winning? How would the things be? So for you, it's like a new normal, just winning events. So, did you take time away from chess and do something else during all these months? Because you played a lot of events, you won them. But apart from chess, did you do something which is probably very memorable? Let's say
apart from chess, which is very memorable, like, I'm not really doing much apart from chess
other
other
than
than playing,
events.
other than playing some Among Us these days.
Among Us. So you know how it works, and you've played quite a lot of Among Us.
Yes, yes, quite a lot.
Okay. Okay. This I didn't know. This is new. So also to your fans, this is new. So they will be also be hoping that they will get a chance to challenge you.
I don't think this is a secret actually. I think people know.
Ah, maybe
So
it's
at least
new
some
to
people
me.
know. I think. Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Like it's also the first time I'm really playing some video games or not. I almost never played before that.
Yeah, I think
Still don't play many, but
once
this
in a while
one.
it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Once in a while. It's good.
And is there any favorite book right now you have?
Favorite book. Like, I don't really read many books these days.
Okay, so a lot of work, your coach does, and he asks you to like go through this or that. So you're not picking it on your own.
Or like okay, nowadays like everything is done on chess base. So
Yeah, that's right.
like I don't have a recent favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And
many books are good.
and do you listen to music while practicing?
No.
No. What do? You just keep chess set and then you start practicing. That's how you do it.
Yes, like just open chess base, do something.
So I mean, lot of players they don't even use chess boards these days, a physical chess set. So are you someone who is
Yeah,
completely digital now?
I am.
Yeah,
Yes. I've
great.
not seen a chess set and I've not seen a chess set since last January, I guess.
Okay, okay. And what's your favorite chess.com feature? What is it that you
Mm,
like most about chess.com?
yeah, the opposition is really strong on chess.
Nice. I think they will
It's
love to know
really the
that. Yeah.
strongest, I believe. It's the strongest side, undoubtedly.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So we are very happy to know all of that. I'll just check if there are any questions from the chat. Oh, so Deepak is asking, what are your academic plans right now?
Hmm. Academic plans, okay, I'm in plus one and just studying a bit as well.
Uh-huh. And the next question is, when are you streaming your next title Tuesday?
Need to see. I have not played Title Tuesdays in a while.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I have not seen you for a while because I stream every title Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I just don't play much in Title Tuesday. Title Arenas I do play.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
Okay.
when I'll stream it. I'll try to do it as soon as possible. Just lazy to get a start. I'll hopefully get starting at some point.
So one of the revelations for the chat is that you also get angry sometimes. So that is
Yeah.
new to the chat. And how do you plan before your match? I think Pranav he already mentioned that he just sticks to his routine. Correct, Nihal?
Yeah, like nothing too special in general.
Okay. And congratulations on also being picked up. I think you are also part of the Vishy Anand camp, right?
Hey, yes.
So
I'm very
congratulations on that.
Yeah, very thankful that I got invited.
So
Yeah,
you're
thank you.
excited?
Yeah, it'll be a nice experience.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, that's a great blessing also. To be a part of a camp where Anand sir will be teaching.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Okay, let me see what else. Which stream did you opt in 11th? Was it science,
Uh,
commerce?
no, commerce, commerce.
Ah, okay, commerce.
Science would be a bit too tough to travel at.
Okay, okay. And do you have a favorite chess opening?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So you like
Really
picked
not
up
anymore.
everything that you don't really choose one.
Yeah, like back in the days, I used to play Ladder Kings Indian, but now I've stopped playing both.
Yeah. But you never know. You might just resume it. That's the beautiful part
Yeah,
about chess.
true, true. Like you can come back to it anytime you want. Although, like the thing is, these are black openings, so you really need to know something.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
like with white, I think you can be much freer with what you do. You can never get worse in the opening, almost.
Yeah, yeah. So Bhavesh is congratulating you, and CK Sharma is asking a nice question, which I am also curious about. Which sport do you like most apart from chess?
Badminton.
Badminton. So do you also play?
I used to at some point, but at some point I used to be pretty decent at it. So now I haven't played in a really long time. Like I still like it, but like yeah, I'm just not playing it these days.
Okay. Then I have my question. Do you meditate?
No.
No. So just like how do you take break? Like of course you keep doing chess, and then what is your let's say a break time activity? What do you do to take a break from chess?
Uh, I mean, just like that's a tough question actually.
So you're trying
But
to go through the list of things you do in your life, and you're trying to recollect.
yeah, okay. These days it's just watching some YouTube videos, some random videos.
And then there is one very interesting question from, I will not tell who. Who do you love to annoy more, Grandmaster Srinath or your sister Nehal?
Okay, I definitely like to
Neha.
annoy my sister more.
Oh, you like to annoy. Okay.
Yeah,
So Neha knows chess.
a bit, but not that interested.
uh Okay. And what topics do you discuss then if you are talking with your sister? Because chess is completely different for you. So you talk about books,
Mhm.
movies.
Okay. Uh, It's I don't know. I don't even know what I discussed with you.
So it's
Maybe
all
I'm a
relevant to situation. Okay. Okay. So convey my regards to your parents, and I think I would like to thank you first for coming and patiently answering all my questions, also sharing your best moments with us. And yeah, I really enjoyed talking with you. Did you enjoy the experience?
yeah, for sure it was nice.
It was nice.
I should also get used to answering questions. Like I'm not so good at it. But, yeah,
No, no, you are actually getting better and better.
yeah. Thank you.
And it was my pleasure hosting you here and asking. I also learned a lot about how you played and the kind of approach you took during the game. And the chat also learned quite a lot about you. So thank you for being here. And I would also like to thank your manager for helping us facilitate this, Priyadarshan. And of course, thanks to
Yeah.
Srinath and your sponsors for helping you.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
so thank you then. I think with that we will wind up. But before that, if you have anything to say, you are free. You're free to say anything you want.
No, no, nothing.
Nothing,
Nothing
nothing.
special. No.
Okay.
Yeah, just
So
thank you for having me. It was really nice.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Nihal. With that, we will wind up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Nihal. Bye, bye.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Mm, bye.